Hey everybody, welcome back. So Foodie Beauty, as you can see by the caption here, hi, I'm in the Middle East. She posted this an hour ago. She's in the Middle East. She actually went on a flight. Now, a lot of people thought she was leaving today, November the 1st, 2022, but nope. She actually left October 31st at nighttime. The flight was originally 9:55. It left late. And you might think this is Kuwait, as in Kuwait City, Kuwait. It's not. It's actually Doha. And what can I say? Doha, Qatar. And she actually did it. A lot of people were surprised. A lot of people thought she would be, hey, she would be still at home, trying to make stuff up, trying to say certain things, do certain things, and then fail to actually go all the way to Kuwait. But hey, she's 80, 85, 90% there. Like I said, she took a flight. That flight was this one. YUL to DOH, Montreal, originally 9:55 p.m. departure time. The departure time actually was 10:26. Arrival time 5:15 p.m. I think that's GMT plus 3 for DOH. And everything does figure out. The sunset for Doha is 4:52 p.m. She took this, I think, after 5, so it actually does make a hell of a lot of sense that you see a scenery, as you can see here. Now, if you're wondering where this is actually the Pearl. Qatar is what they call it, Pearl Qatar. If you can take a look at these pictures here, it shows you everything. This is what it looks like. And here, it looks beautiful, amazing. Look at that. That is fabulous. Looks like Italy a lot with these waterways. It's beautiful. Look at that. That is gorgeous. But that's what it is. That's the picture she showed, called the Pearl Qatar. Looks amazing. Once again, she is in the Middle East, and I believe the next flight she's going to take her is the QTR 1080 from Doha, Qatar to, of course, Kuwait City, Kuwait, leaving at 8:30 p.m. I think GMT plus 3 to 9:50 p.m. An hour and a half flight, GMT plus 3. The original flight, once again, was Montreal YUL, flight QR 764 to Doha, Qatar, arrived at 5:15 p.m. GMT plus 3. And of course, the next flight is QR 1082. But don't quote me on this, because it's hard to guess future events here, people. Come on now. You should know this. So, what can I say? Anything can happen. Salah could not show up. Or if he does show up, he could fall madly in love. Or not. He could be grossed out. Or yeah, it could be a whole lot of scamming happening, even on both sides, because Foodie Beauty, she's filtering her pics. We all know this. Her pics are heavily filtered. There's no denying this. And for her to show up, I mean, I was half expecting her to. The other half of me was thinking, hey, she might just cancel and just stay home. But I guess she is really looking for love, but looking for love in all the wrong places, because there's too many red flags. On the other hand, Salah could be a real person, or maybe it's a dead YouTube account and somebody's playing it off as that person and running a huge scam on her. And things can go sideways quickly. And let's also put in that the Kuwait government could not let her in. There's also that they could do checks on her, feel she is a persona non grata, right? And feel that she should just be turned away from their country, because that does happen, especially if they possibly do a blood test and see that there's THC in her system, green in her system. It's possible. Maybe she's not answering the right questions. Maybe all those images and videos that was supposed to send to, I guess, a Kuwaiti government institution, allegedly, supposedly did get sent, and they're aware of her. Who knows what will happen? So either Stella shows up. Well, actually, technically wouldn't show up. It would be a chaperone showing up because they're not married. They're not supposed to be together like that. So a chaperone chaperones her to the hotel. Then they finally see each other. Or maybe he is not even in the country. Maybe he's in Germany. Maybe he is somewhere else in the Middle East. Who knows what will happen? I'm just, putting these thoughts out there. Maybe he'll finally see her. Maybe he'll fall madly in love. Or maybe he'll play the long game and try and get as much out of her as possible. Or maybe he will just not like her in person because she looks different. Or he'll just not show up at all. Who knows? But whatever happens will happen and can happen. I'm just still surprised that she made it, well, almost all the way there. Like I said, she's now in Doha in the Middle East. Beautiful imagery, like I said. And hey, you gotta give it to her. This was the same person that went to Cuba, and as soon as she was in Cuba, she freaked out the first night and wanted to go home. Let's see how long it takes her to go home now. Is she gonna want to freak out and go home, or is she gonna fall madly in love with this fella from the Middle East, get married right away, start living with him? 3 months later, she is back in Canada, already having to apply for him. But then again comes in the tax issue, the tax situation. Taxes, you need to be up to date with your taxes. If you're not up to date with your taxes, then what do you expect to happen? You can't just bring somebody in the country because you're financially responsible for that person that you're bringing in. So one of the ways that governments figure out or factor in how responsible you can be for this person, or whether or not you can overall be responsible for them, is your taxes have to be up to date and you got to be making a certain amount of money. So her taxes is not up to date, whether it be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years or more, it's not. So she has to work on that. So there's many things she needs to do for her to get her boo, her bae into the country. And that's even if the relationship lasts that long. Not saying it is or it isn't, but I'm just, saying what can go wrong or what could go wrong and what remedies she needs to administer so that she is ahead. Be proactive, not reactive, because reactive isn't good, because you're always going to be behind when you're reactive. Be proactive, get things done, get stuff in order, and make sure you're on top of everything. That's all she needs to do. So like I said, whatever happens, happens. I'll be here to commentate and react. So stay tuned. See you in another video and or live stream. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment. Take care.